Welcome to the Credit Repair Show, everybody. Of course, this is your host, the Credit Dr. Angelo McCutcheon, coming to you with another quick video on the credit repair process. Today, we're going to be talking about personal credit and business credit. Now, obviously, we're not going to cover every topic about personal and business credit, but I want to give you guys a little something for you guys to think about, because a lot of you guys out there are starting businesses, small business, medium-sized business, large business, and I get the question asked to me all the time: what is business credit? Or how do you build business credit? All right, so that's what we're going to talk about today. What is personal credit and what is business credit? There you go. Just let me get in here. I just want to see that so I can see some comments here. Hold on one second, everybody. Trying to get my other phone situated. Hey, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room, people. Appreciate you guys. Pray all is well with you guys. You guys had a blessed day, blessed evening, and you're going to have a blessed night. As you come on into the room, make sure you say hello. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button. And if you have any questions, by all means, you can type it into the comment. Yes, we're talking personal and business credit. You can give us some thumbs up. You can even give me some stars if you want. We have that opportunity for you to do that now. So I appreciate all of you guys. Hold on one second. I appreciate you guys for you guys following my page, for you guys following my credit repair questions and all that good stuff. And so we're going to share some information with you guys. So let's talk personal credit first. How important is it to actually have personal credit? Well, in today's standard, it's very important to make sure that you have good credit. You know, credit, I don't want to say is everything, but it plays a big part in today's society. Now, whether you agree with it, whether you don't agree with it, whatever your stance is on credit, that's your stance. The reality is everybody's looking at your credit. When I say everybody's looking at your credit, I mean anytime you want to apply for something, they're going to want to look at your credit. Now, you have to give them permission to do that. You know, you don't always have to let them look at your credit, but that may hinder you from getting that loan, getting that mortgage, getting that credit card, getting that apartment, you know, things like that. So basically, you have to understand that credit, you know, again, I don't want to say it's everything, but it plays an important part in our society. And if you don't have good credit, it will hurt you when it comes to you trying to establish what you want to do or what you want to have in life. Now, the first thing we want to ask, what is a good credit score? And that kind of varies. Some people will say 650 and higher. And it all depends on what you're looking to get. Some would say 700 and higher. Obviously, the higher you are in the 700s, the better it's going to reflect in the things that you try to accomplish or try to get in life, whether it be a credit card, whether it be a car payment, whether you get a mortgage, whether it's just a business loan, or a personal loan, I should say. Those things will affect how they go about it. Now, again, here's the thing that I always like to tell people: if everybody is looking at your credit in terms of you trying to get something on credit, if everybody's going to look at your credit, because now light and gas, they're looking at your credit, apartments, they're looking at your credit. You get cable TV, they're looking at your credit. You're going to the dentist, they're looking at your credit. You're getting life insurance, they're looking at your credit. Everybody wants to take a look at your credit to see what your credit worthiness is. Matrice says 650 is a good score. I think 650 is a decent score to have. I think it's a decent score. I would say 650 and higher is the range that I would put it in. Now, some people say 700 and higher, but it varies. It depends on what you're looking. But I would say at least 650 and higher would be a good credit score. So if everybody's looking at your credit score, who else should be looking at your credit score? You should be looking at your credit score. You should not wait to apply for something to know what your credit score is. Because if you know your credit score is bad, then some things you don't even want to apply for because you know you're going to get denied. But if you don't know what your credit score is and you just go out there trying to apply, hoping and praying that your credit score is good, then you're going to get disappointed more so than not. And that's just on the average. So it's important that you know what your personal credit score is. And then you need to know what is out there sitting on your credit report. What kind of negative things are being reported on your credit report? Now, once you know what negative things is being reported, then the next question is, are they reporting accurate information? Because the law says anything that goes on your credit report, and I'm just paraphrasing the law, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Those two laws govern basically what we do. But it says anything that goes on your credit report, it has to be 100% accurate. That's right, Matrice. When you know that, the score may be a little bit on the low side, stay away from applying for things. Just say, okay, let me just work on it. Let me work on fixing my credit, get it up to where it needs to be so I can get those things, right? And this is a matter of time and patience to get those credit fixed. Remember, you didn't mess your credit up overnight, and you're not going to fix it overnight. It took me close to 2 years to fix my credit. When I first got into this business, when I first started knowing anything about credit, it took me close to 2 years to get it fixed. Now, granted, I had about 18 negative items on all three of my credit report. My scores was in the low 400s. At that time, I didn't know what a credit score was, and I didn't know what a credit report was. So that's how bad I was. But after I educated myself and started reading and understanding that, hey, I do have some rights. Now, here's the thing. When you create a debt like I did, I created those bad debts. Yes, I created, and it was my responsibility to pay those debts. And I didn't mind paying them as long as they were reporting accurate information, which I come to find out that they don't all the time report. They don't all the time report accurate information. And you should not have to pay for anything that is not reporting accurate. And that's why the government stepped in and said, hey, credit repair the credit bureaus, debt collectors, you just can't get mad at the consumer because they're not paying debt and start adding numbers to their balances or wrong figures. Every time you apply for credit, your credit score goes down, correct? Not every time you apply for credit, your score takes a hit. But if you apply for too much credit in a short period of time, that will affect your credit score. You can go down as much as 5, 7, 10, sometimes 15 points. Meaning that if you're out there filling out applications, you fill out for, let's say you're trying to get a credit card and you got denied the first time, but you figure, hey, well, if I apply for this one over here, if I go to the store and get a store credit card. So in a matter of 2 weeks, you apply at 5 different places. Yes, in a matter of 2 weeks, knowing that you've been denied, yes, your score is going to take a hit. All right. So they what they're telling you is, hey, stop applying and basically fix the credit. Fix your credit. Right. And so that's the thing about that. Now, the only time it doesn't affect you when it comes to applying for, let's say, a mortgage. If you apply for a mortgage and if you are applying for a car, to finance a car, they will allow you to apply in a matter of 14 to 30 days. They will allow you to apply to as many places as possible because they know when it comes to a mortgage, when they know when it comes to a car payment, they know most of the times people run 3 or 4 banks before they can get the loan. They got to run through 3 or 4 banks before they can get the auto loan or the mortgage. And so they give you the credit bureaus then say, well, you know what? If you're looking for a mortgage, if you're looking for a car, we understand that they may look at many different banks, many different lenders to get you the loan. So what we'll do is we'll give you a 14 to 30-day window to try to get your loan, meaning that they'll take all the inquiries that gets reported for you trying to get that loan in a 14, because some is 14, some is 30 days. Each credit bureau will kind of let you know, but they'll take all those inquiries and just count them as one. So you can have 10 inquiries in 2 weeks when you're looking for a car or a mortgage, and they'll only count it as one. So I know a lot of times people get nervous and they say, oh man, I'm trying to get the mortgage. People ran my to like 10 different banks. I didn't want them to do that. I did not want them to. That's okay. That's okay. They can do that. Because, you'll only take, the credit bureaus will only look at that as one inquiry altogether. So you'll have that 14 to 30-day window to try to get that mortgage or that auto loan. And so don't get nervous about that, right? Because that used to be a big problem, but the credit bureaus changed up because they understood how that system works. So you can apply for as many as you want within that 14 or 30 days. Now, the reason why I say 14 or 30 days is because each credit bureau will let you know, what their guidelines are. All right. So again, personal credit is an area in which I believe a lot of people have committed themselves to start working on. And that's cool. I mean, you should be working on your personal credit. Now, you may look and find out there are some errors on your credit report. If there are errors, then yes, you can dispute that information. If they're reporting everything 100% accurate and they prove to you that it's 100% accurate, then you can go for a settlement. But even if you go for a settlement, make sure you put in that settlement that if I pay this debt, you guys delete it from my credit report. Most of the time, 90% of the time, they'll say yes and get it done because they just want to get paid. Every now and then you have some companies be like, well, we can't do that. And which is a lie. They can do it. If they can put it on there, they can have it taken off. Just remember that. If they put it on your credit report, they can have it taken off. Don't ever let them fool you to think that, we can't take it off. We can't, we'll just say that you got it paid, you settled. They can actually have it deleted. All right. So everyone should be working on their personal credit. You want to get a score as high as possible, 700 or higher. Should be the goal you should be working at. 650, like I said, sometimes could be decent, but try to hit that 700 number if you can and higher, which can be done. Listen, we've helped a lot of clients get to 700 and more, 750, 725, and it takes time. It takes time. When I work with my clients, I do not give them the illusion that we're going to fix your credit in a month or in 2 months or 3 months. Right? Because a lot of times they have a lot of negative items on their credit report, and we got to go through them and we got to say, hey, we got to find, are there any inaccurate information on there? Are they telling the TransUnion that you owe $500 and they telling Experience that for that same account you owe $520 and they telling Equifax you owe $510, right? 3 different numbers for the same account. That's an error. Somewhere there's an error. Because whatever your balance is, it should be across the board. If TransUnion, if the creditor says you owe them $1,000, then they should tell TransUnion it's $1,000. They should tell Equifax it's $1,000. They should tell Experian it's $1,000. But you will be surprised how many times you can look at all 3 of your credit reports and you will see different balances. You will see different open dates. You will see different high balances. You will see different 30-day late payments or 60-day late payments. Like, you'd be surprised at the amount of errors and mistakes they make when it comes to reporting things on your credit report. Now, as I said before, if they report everything accurate, that's cool, that's fine. But if they're reporting inaccurate information, you have the right to dispute that. That's what credit repair is all about. Credit repair is about giving you the opportunity to fix any inaccurate information that's reporting on your credit report. So don't let folks tell you or fool you thinking that, you can't do credit repair. You just got to pay your debt. You just got to do this. You just got to do that. Don't let folks fool you by telling you that. Credit repair actually is set up for you to be able to dispute anything on your credit report that is inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable. If everything that's reporting is 100% accurate, then all you can do is pay the debt. You can do a settlement, you can pay it outright, however you want to work with the creditor, or the creditor works with you. But if they are reporting inaccurate information, you have the right to dispute that. And the law, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, says that if they can't fix it, because you got to give them a chance to fix it. If they can't fix it, then they must delete it from your credit report. Now, by them deleting it from your credit report does not mean you necessarily don't owe the debt. It just means that they can no longer report it on your credit report. So they may have one other means, which most of them, some of them do, some of them don't, and that's to file a lawsuit. But a lot of times they don't file a lawsuit because it's not worth it. The debt is only like $200, $300. If it's usually under $600, it's not worth them filing a lawsuit. They'll just hope that you pay it. But you can fight it. And a lot of times if they don't fix it and it gets deleted, they don't even go after you for it anymore. But every case is different. You have to look at what's being reported on your credit report. But that's what it's all about when it comes to fixing your personal credit. You have the right to do that. That is a legal method to get rid of anything that is inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable reporting on your credit report. And as a person having a credit repair company, I see it all the time. We find errors, we find mistakes, we find things that are unverifiable on people's credit report. And that's all we look for. Because if it's accurate, it's accurate. You can't do none of it's accurate. And so we encourage, what my company does, the Faithful Credit Group, we encourage people to not only get rid of the negative things on their credit report, but we teach them how to build positive credit going forward. Because you got to be able to build positive credit while you're getting the negative things deleted. Now, keep in mind, when you hear me say negative things, I'm talking about things on your credit report that you find that are inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable. Because again, the account number has to be accurate. The day it was open has to be accurate. The day it's closed has to be accurate. The balance has to be accurate. Any late payments, the month and year that they said it was late has to be accurate. Everything about that has to be accurate. And because most people don't know the extent and the power of the law, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA, or the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, which helps you deal with debt collectors, a lot of times we cheat ourselves just because we don't understand that process of what our rights are. And a lot of times debt collectors and the original creditors and even the credit bureaus deal with consumers like they have no idea that they know what the law is. And a lot of times they may be right. Most people don't know what their rights are. But that's how they deal with you. So they try to let anything slide by. If your debt is $500, and if they say, hey, no, we say it's $525, they're going to try to get the whole $525. And if you don't know what your rights are, if you don't know how to properly dispute that information, they'll get you. They will get you. So personal credit, again, personal credit is important. Working on your personal credit is important. Now let's pivot over to business credit now, and then we're going to tell you why you should never use your personal credit, why you really shouldn't use your personal credit to build up your business credit. So a lot of people are starting to come into finding out what business credit is, or looking into business credit, because for years people will say, hey, I'm starting a business, I'm getting my paperwork together, I'm getting my LLC, or I'm getting my S corp, or I'm getting my C corp, I'm getting my business together. And then they're going to want to get a credit card for their business. They want to get a loan for their business. And a lot of times what happens is when they go to do that and they fill out the application, on that application, they ask you for your personal social security number. And they have the right to do that. But anytime they ask on your application for any type of business for your personal social security number, what they are saying is, hey, we want you to guarantee this loan. We want you to be able to guarantee this loan. So if your personal credit score is 700 and higher, and you want to start a business and you want to get a loan for your business, they're going to look at your personal credit and say, hey, we can give you this loan based on the fact that you have personal credit, meaning that, hey, as long as you guarantee the loan, then we'll give it to you. And most people, because they didn't know and don't know, will say, hey, yes, sign the dotted line, get that $10,000 to start their business, or get that credit card in the name of their business. But what they're basically doing is saying, if my business goes under, I personally will be responsible for paying off my business loan. That's basically what you're saying. If my business goes under, any bills that my business accumulates, I will be personally liable to pay that debt. And that is why they can then sue you. That is why they can put this on your personal credit report, even though it's a business loan or a business credit card, because you guaranteed it. Well, I want to tell you guys another way where you do not have to do that. You guys ready for that? Now, I forgot to get my water. I don't even have my water here. But you guys ready for that? I'm going to tell you a better way to be able to do that. And it all comes under business credit. Building up your business to where it has credit on its own allows you to be able to get anything in the name of your business without you giving a personal guarantee for it. The business stands on its own. So God forbid, if the business down the road goes under, they can never come after you for any bills that your business owes. Are we clear on that? Business credit is a way in which you can get credit for your business that will not be tied to you personally. Now, most people don't know that. I don't know this. Now, what is business credit? Well, in order to understand that, let's go back to personal credit. Personal credit, when you look at your personal credit score, it goes from like the lowest you can get is like a 350, the highest is like a 850. That's personal credit. 350 to like 850, personal credit. When it comes to business credit, it goes from 0 to 100. For business credit, for your business, it goes from 0 to 100. And just like personal credit, the closer you are to that 800 or that 850, the more things you can actually get. The same way with business credit, the closer you are to that 100, the stronger your business will be able to get things in the name of its business. So you hear some people say, hey, I got a car in the name of my business, or I got a building in the name of my business. Most of the time, what they're talking about is, I built up my business in a way that its business credit score and typically they want to be like an 80 or higher. Once you get into an 80 or even a 70 sometimes, I'm going to say 70 and higher, then you're looking at being able to say, hey, my business can stand on its own. I want to get a loan in the name of my business. And I don't want to be tied to it. I just want to get it in the strength of my business. And what they're going to do is they're going to look at your business. They're going to go online, see your website, see the name of your business, see your email, telephone number. They're going to see if it's in the 411 listing. I mean, there's a lot of things they're going to check, and it's going to get checked in a matter of seconds. And here's the thing. If you get denied for business credit, they don't have to tell you why. Unlike personal credit, if you get denied, they got to send you a letter and let you know, hey, it was based on information in your Equifax or TransUnion or Experian credit report. You had too many inquiries, or you had too many missed payments, or you have a bankruptcy, things like that. When it comes to business credit, they don't have to tell you anything because there's really no laws to govern the business side of credit. There's really no laws. They could just deny you outright. So then how do I get my business like that? So there is, and Edward, you're welcome, my brother, you're welcome. When it comes to business credit, you have to be able to set up your business in a way that companies or lenders want to see it. All right. So they want to know, is it an LLC? They want to know, do you have a brick and mortar? Like, where's your office? Right? They want to know what type of email you have. And listen, when you're building a business credit, you don't want a Gmail account. You don't want a Yahoo account. You don't want an AOL account. If you're building business credit, one of the things you have to have is a .com, a .net, or a .org, something like that. You can't use Gmail accounts. I mean, you can use it, but you'll get denied a lot if you try to use that. Because they want it to be professional. They want to know that you're serious about your business. I mean, the same way Walmart, ShopRite, or any other Federal Express, UPS, they built business credit the same way that I'm talking to you about. Leveraging other people's money after they built it. It's the same way. If you build your business, it's the same way, the way that they built it, the same way, meaning you got to have everything in order. Then guess what you'll be able to do? Get things in the name of your business. Get credit cards in the name of your business. Yes, I've been able to get credit cards, net 30 accounts, all that stuff in the name of my business. And they never check my personal credit. And that's what business credit it's all about. And again, I'm just kind of giving it to you in a nutshell. We'll go over it in more videos on the later, other videos that we'll be doing. But right now, I just want to touch on that so you have an understanding of what personal and business credit is. Business credit is being able to get things in the name of your business based on its credit report, because you're going to have a business credit report that you don't have to give a personal guarantee for. And again, you got to have at least a 70 or higher. Some would say 80 or higher, but I'm just going to say at least get to a 70 or higher. How that's done, it is a process. And if you're interested, you can go to my website. Let me see if I can type it into the comments here. And look at my website on business credit. How to build business credit, steps you need to take. We offer a whole program that will help you build your business credit up from the ground up. And we have dedicated people who will call you and walk you through each step. Let me just put this here. All right, so that'll be in the comment. If you want to go there and check out my website on business credit, you could actually do that and look at how to build business credit. And we offer a coaching program. If you're interested, just check out the website. Check out the website. Other than that, you can build business credit. You can go out there and find how to build business credit on your own. I just posted the website on there. If you have any questions, go to the website and check it out. Just posted it in the chat. If you don't see it in the chat, let me know, and I'll post it directly on Facebook if I have to. Let's see here. I could post it. Just let me know if you don't see it in the chat. You should see it as the Credit Repair Show, The Road to 800. And the link is, let me see if I could put it here. Yeah, building business credit is very group here. Hold on. There you go. Should go right in there in the chat there. All right. So again, that's what building business credit is. And it doesn't matter. You can have a water business, sell water, you can sell clothes, you can sell jewelry, you can sell furniture, you can sell t-shirts, whatever your business is, you just have to be able to set it up the correct way. Otherwise, you'll get denied a lot. All right. So you want to be able to set up your business the correct way. And learning how to do that is a process, but it's not a hard process. That can be done in a matter of 3 to 6 months. Trust me when I tell you, depending on how much time you're willing to put into getting everything structured the right way, you can do it in 3 to 6 months. All right. Some people take a little longer because they have to do it in spurts. Then there's some people who jump right on and say, okay, what I have to do, what I have to do, what I have to do next. And a lot of people don't know that getting business credit, you have to have they have to have a 4-1. Most people don't realize having a 4-1, how important it is to have a 411 number listing, because they look at that. You're welcome, my sister. You're welcome. Please do. If you have any questions, email me, inbox me. You know how to reach out to me. We can do that. But we have a dedicated team to helping you. Already some people have talked about how our company is really helping them build their business credit, getting it built the right way. Because some people have tried and failed and this and that. But listen, when I tell you that we have a dedicated people that will call you like once every 2 weeks, okay, where you at? This is what you need to do next. But we'll walk you through that process. And again, I'm not covering everything about business credit right now. I've done a lot of videos on that. If you want to go to my YouTube page on business credit, building business credit, I've dedicated a lot of videos to actually building it up. I'm kind of just touching on it because I want people to realize how important it is for them to separate their personal credit from their business credit. Being able to separate their personal credit from their business credit. Because I have a lot of people that I've run into say, listen, I started my business and unfortunately I wasn't able to maintain it. And now they're coming after me with all these bills and they're putting it on my credit report. I wish I knew how to build my business credit up in a way that, if it went under, they would never come after me for it. And this is what we're trying to teach people. We don't want your business to go under. We don't want it to fail. We want you to be successful. But in doing so, we want to make sure you build it the right way. So if it does go under, God forbid, you don't have to worry about, oh, man, I need to file bankruptcy. I got all this business credit, all this stuff in my name. And, what do I do? Build it in a way that you can actually grow your business. And there are a lot of companies, there are a lot of people that will finance listen, you guys will be surprised how many lenders out there will actually finance your business if they know it's structured the right way. If they see that you're serious about it, they will be serious about helping you finance it. And again, you'll just be able to get things in the name of your business that your business is responsible for, not you. And here's a nugget. When you do build your business credit and you say, you know what? Let's for an example. Let's say you got your business credit, but your business says you need a lot of stuff from Home Depot. You got to buy, things from Home Depot to help support your business. So you're going to say, you know what? I need to go apply for a Home Depot card, but I want to get it in the name of my business, right? If you just fill out their application, they're going to ask you to put your social on there. And if you do that, then you're guaranteeing it, you're personally guaranteeing it. But if you know your business is strong and it can stand on its own, you don't want to fill out that application. What you want to do now is call customer service, tell them you want to fill out a application for your business, but you want your business, you don't want to give a personal guarantee because your business can stand on its own. And at that point, they will begin to say, okay, fine. But they won't tell you that in the beginning. They won't tell you that because they want you to personally give a guarantee for it. But if you call them up instead of filling out that paper application or online application where it asks for your social, then you're giving a personal guarantee, and you don't want to do that. All right. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right. Personal credit, business credit, two different things. You want to make sure your personal credit is up to par, and you want to make sure your business is up to par. But if I was you, I wouldn't want to mix it because of all the things that can go wrong with that. Now, I know some people have already, but guess what? You can still build business credit and get it unmixed. All right? You can still build business credit. So that's personal credit and that's business credit. Anybody have any questions? Here's an opportunity for the ask. If not, I truly want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the hearts. Thank you guys for the thumbs up, all that good stuff, and for supporting the Credit Repair Show with the Credit Doctor, Angelo McCutcheon. Remember to work on your personal credit. Remember to work on building your business credit. We do also have a coaching program just for your personal credit, right? Where we actually teach you how to fix your own credit. We show you and teach you and coach you how to fix and build your own credit. What does that mean? That means we give you all the tools, all the know-how, all the dispute letters. We get you in touch with our attorneys when you need them so you have access to that. And this way you can fix your own credit and you never, ever have to hire another credit repair company over and over to fix your credit. We will teach you how to do it one time and one time only. You'll have the knowledge. So even if you mess it up, you're going to have the knowledge to be able to fix it again. Why is that important? Because I've been doing this for over 15 years now, and I've had people, not a lot, because I really try to encourage them how to, build personal credit, maintain their personal credit. But I've had a lot of people a few people that have come back and say, hey, Angelo, I know you fixed my credit a couple of years ago, but I messed it up. I need you to do it again. I need you to do it. I remember one time I fixed this. I think he was a police officer, a lieutenant or somebody, police officer in Passaic, New Jersey. And he called me over to fix his credit. I fixed his credit, encouraged him about building positive credit. We didn't do it overnight, but we got it done. We got it fixed. And within, I think, a year and a half later, I remember him calling me, told me to come by his house. And as soon as I got to his house, he just had the check on the table. Said, listen, I messed it up. Here's the check. Fix it again. I said, sure, we'll fix it again. But my thinking is, what if I can teach you how to fix your own credit And then you never have to hire another company like myself or any other company again. That's the part for my coaching program. That's for my coaching program. And if you want to see my website, I'm going to put it in the comments to check that out. Because I really, listen, fix it once, or they say feed a person, and they may come back to eat again. But if you teach them how to cook and fish or whatever that thing goes, then they never have to come back to you again. It's something like that, right? I know I kind of messed that up. Yeah. Thank you, Matrice. Thank you, Matrice. Thank you. Appreciate that. So there you go. So if you're interested in learning how to build, so you have two options. You can hire me, my company, to fix your credit, or you can hire another company to fix your credit. That's an option. Or you can hire my company to actually teach you how to fix your own credit, and you'll forever learn how and know how to fix your credit. And again, that comes with one-on-one time with me. It'll take about 6 months to get it done. One-on-one time with me. Walk you through sending out the dispute letters. I'll give you like 3 or 4 of my best dispute letters that you'll always have to send things out. I have access to a lot of attorneys that when you need them, I'll put you in touch with them, and they'll never charge you a dime to fix your credit. They'll go over your credit report, see if there are any violations. They'll work with you one-on-one. If there are violations, they'll file a lawsuit on your behalf to get it deleted and perhaps get you some money back. You'll have their contact always, right? So there's a lot of value in that. Like I said, or you can say, listen, I don't want to go through all that. I don't have time for that. I just want to hire you to fix my credit, and I want to sit back. But you have the option, right? We want to give people the option. Get a fresh start, learn how to repair your own credit. We'll teach you that. Or you can hire my company to actually work on, which means we'll do all the work for you and just keep you in the loop of anything that we may need from you to get your credit fixed. All right. So those are 2 options. Check out my website, getfreshstart.net, to learn how to rebuild your own credit. If you want to check out my business credit website, go to thefaithfulcreditgroup.net. Everything is on there, what you're going to need, how much it will cost, and all that good stuff. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Stay blessed. Got to go. I think there's Monday Night Football getting ready to kick off. And I got to go see Kansas City, watch Kansas City beat up on who they playing. Who's Kansas City playing? Who are they playing? Somebody that they should beat. I know somebody they should beat. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Stay blessed. Whatever you do, stay blessed. But what's even more important is that you are a blessing. And with that, we say